Hello there, my name is Raph and welcome to the Raphterra channel where you subscribe for the best Legends of Runeterra guides on the internet. Today I'm bringing to you my full guide on Bard Maokai Undying Mill Control, the deck that I used to climb from Diamond to Masters in my America account. My win rate with this final deck list is 71%. The initial list I was experimenting on was Steel Red's version, but I didn't find much success with it until I made some spicy changes to the deck. In my most recent games where I was using my final optimized version, and when I already knew how to play the deck correctly, I had a 75% win rate. To give you an idea of the deck build and the play pattern, please watch the following gameplay trailer for Maokai Bard Undying Mill Control.
The Blessed Isles live through me. The Blessed Isles live through me. Protect our grove. Grow tall. Grow strong. Give them room to spread their leaves. We will heal these isles.
As you've seen from the trailer, this is a control combo deck that wants to use toss cards to progress Maokai's level up. As your deck gets thinner due to tossing, you will be more likely to draw Bard's Chimes. In the late game, it will reach the point where you only have 2 to 3 cards left in the deck, and you will be able to activate all your chimes with Bard's Traveler's Call. The Undying and Minion are some of the personal inclusions to the initial deck list that I got from Teal Red. These two cards ensure that you will always have followers to buff with Bard's Chimes in the late game. Both cards also work really well with several Slay cards in the deck, Crumble/SI Tellstones, Glimpse Beyond, and Spirit Leech. This deck also runs utility control tools like Vile Feast, Withering Wail, and Vengeance to survive and reach the late game. In this deck, there are no cards that I always keep. Every mulligan will depend on what deck you're facing. If you're up against aggressive decks like Jhin or Monkey Powder Pandemonium, you want to ensure that you have a play in the first 2 turns. This includes Bird the Bellringer, Sea Scarab, Minion, Thorny Toad, and Vile Feast. If you already have an early play, you can keep more expensive cards like Deadbloom Wanderer, Undergrowth, Withering Wail, or Maokai. Against champion focus decks like Kaisa Demacia or Darkness, you want to hard mulligan for your hard removal spells like Vengeance, Crumble, and Shadow Isles Tellstones. If you already have a hard removal spell, you can also keep units like Bird the Bellringer, Sea Scarab, Thorny Toad, Minion, the Undying, and Maokai. Against most other decks, you can keep cards that help your early game or progress your combo. Bird the Bellringer, Sea Scarab, Thorny Toad, and Maokai. If you already have a good hand, the Undying can ensure that you have a unit to kill with your Slay cards later on. Play this deck like a control deck, not a combo deck. You don't need to work for a turbo level up on Maokai. You want to play like a control deck, you want to play reactive, you want to control the board, and Maokai's level up will progress itself as you play the game. Reserve mana for control spells. You are a control deck, so you want to make sure that you're always representing mana to answer your opponent's threats. For example, against Kaisa Demacia, you always need to represent mana for Vengeance or Crumble if your opponent is still representing mana for their Kaisa. Keep Bard and Maokai safe. You win the late game with your champions. You need multiple copies of your champs so that you won't deck out in the late game. Make sure to not carelessly play your key units into removals unless you're forced to do so. Know your deck combos. Here's a quick list of the combos for your reference. The Undying is your best target for Crumble, Spirit Leech, and Glimpse Beyond. You can also kill Thorny Toad if you need immediate Nexus healing. Attack with level 2 Bard before using Traveler's Call to get the most value out of Chimes. The Undying Revival triggers Maokai's Sapling effect. Mark of the Isles, the Undying's self-buff, and activation of Deep all progress Bards level up. Minion comes back at the start of your turn, right before drawing, just in time to get Bard's Chimes. You can level up Maokai at fast speed with Undergrowth. Keep Deadbloom Wanderer in hand and accumulate Chimes on it to win games versus burn decks. SI Tellstones into Spirit's Journey can be used to save your champions from dying. Guys, once again, I'm very close to reaching 8,000 subscribers. Please press the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet, and if you like this video, leave a like and leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm. We're up against the Darkness again. We lost the Darkness earlier. We need to hard mulligan for removal for the champions, I think, and we want something to deal with the Twisted Catalyzer. Undergrowth can deal with the Twisted Catalyzer. And I think I hard mulligan for removal. Okay. Bird the Bellringer can also deal with the Twisted Catalyzer. I hope the Chime doesn't go to Undying, but if it does, then so be it. Okay, so we have removal. We have removal now. We have Crumble. And we can set up the Undying before turn 4, just in time to set up Crumble. If they are, we're gonna be sad. So we set up the Undying. It's scary if they go for Twisted Catalyzer into Pokey Stick, but I think that's a risk we'll have to take. Okay, nothing. Nada. We attack first to pass initiative. We just gotta go for it, right? If they have the 3-cost spell, so be it. I hope they don't have it. Ah, they have it. Oh well. Let's see. So Darkness will start growing now. We can try to fish for another removal with Spirit Leech, right? Gives them a good Darkness target though. I'm going for the Glimpse Beyond first. I don't want to give them a good Darkness target with Spirit Leech. We have Crumble. Okay, that's good. But what we want to do first next turn is to bait out their removal spells before we use Crumble, because we don't want them to Vengeance the Undying, right? We want to make sure we're killing the Veigar. That's all that matters. I can start with this. Then I'm gonna go for an attack. So they go for Twisted Catalyzer. They still have mana for Vengeance. If I drop Sea Scarab, I'm sure they're just gonna use Darkness on it. But they still have enough mana for Vengeance. We don't want to Crumble yet. I'm gonna try to bait out the Darkness with Sea Scarab. Come on, that's a juicy darkness, right?
You dropped something.
Oh my god, don't drop the crumble. Don't drop the crumble, please. Oh, I have Withering Wail. Thank you. Oh my god, I thought crumble was my most expensive card. That's dope. We can try to fish for more removal now with Spirit Leech. But I think we go for Minion first. They have 6 mana, which is Vengeance for Bard. So I don't really want to do that. The Undying and Minion will keep coming back, and it ensures that I have a good target for... That's intriguing. So I need a unit to trade into that. I would like the Bard, but I think I need to unit to trade into Involuous Vox because I don't want them to keep generating dragons. Now we can Bard, I think. We can go for the attack too. We can do this. Make sure we get tosses from the deaths. I'm gonna attack with these two.
You could say I got a life with
Then
Go away.
just trade away the Involuous Vox, please. Thank you. So if we bait that out,
Make the hurt your weapon.
I think I just want to Spirit Leech again.
You never.
I could also Bard, but I think Spirit Leech is better. Maokai's at 11 out of 25. We don't have a unit to trade into Involuous Vox. We're gonna Vengeance the Senna, I think, and just let them summon dragons.
Keep your distance. Turn it against them.
But I'm more worried about the Veigar. I think we can force them to block with Senna next turn, right? So they drop below mana for removal. We can go for Maokai now.
What wondrous discoveries await below?
We can go for Maokai. We're gonna get the toss off next turn because the Undying gets summoned. Oh shoot. It's fine, Kappa. It's fine, Copium.
Life starts small.
I wanna kill both Veigar and Senna. Maybe we just don't care that Maokai dies for now? And just we just kill Veigar and Senna. We can draw another Maokai. We have 8 cards left. Now we're gonna play around group shot by killing our Miniminity. This is the second Veigar that we kill.
The elements bind
Style is
the living
Sentinel.
and the dead.
We need something that can trade into that. But I guess they're gonna use Darkness on whatever unit we play. So we play you first, and then we Minion, then we Bard. Okay, that's fine. Super good for us.
Life is cyclical. Darkness ends.
We can go Bard now. We can go Bard, Bird, and Deadbloom. And we can go for a big attack next turn. We will draw either Maokai or Bard. What's this? Vile Feast? It's okay. We can go Bard. We can go Bard and go for a big attack. Huge attack now, incoming. We're gonna Chimes. Look at the Chimes now. You should always block the first unit unless you're gonna Vengeance. So they're gonna Vengeance. Do I still want to go for Traveler's Call? Probably not. If we Traveler's Call, we're only saving the bird. But we have Minion. I don't think we need to go for Traveler's Call. I also want to draw my Maokai very soon. I think I just go Minion. Oh, they have that. That's a weird card to run, but okay. Now we draw Maokai, right? Cap. Nice.
Let's roll.
As an ADA, deal 6 to an enemy. Okay. We're gonna go for Traveler's Call now. I think we can save any unit.
I will tend this garden.
They have to kill the Bard, right? They have to attempt to kill the Bard. I think if I Traveler's Call, I save everyone's lives.
Protect our grove.
I think we just win now. I'm gonna undergrowth the Conductor of Mists. It's very hard for them to stop our next attack. They're gonna attack with you, but that's fine. You can just block with Maokai. No more mana for him. Now the Traveler's Call. Hopefully we draw Traveler's Call. I don't want to draw Maokai spell.
Life springs anew.
Nice. This will be huge for us.
Blessed vengeance.
Should be GG. They don't have enough mana to deal with this.
Life triumphs for once.
In this matchup, you hard mulligan for your Kaisa removal. It's all that matters. Still have a chance to draw into our Vengeance or Shadow Isle Stealth Stone or Crumble. Those are our 3 removals for Kaisa. In case we draw Shadow Isle Stealth Stones, we have the Undying. Okay. We have Bird. I have a pretty okay curve here in the early game. We're gonna curve out in the first 3 turns. We want to set up the Undying. I hope the Chime doesn't go to Undying. Okay, 1 went to the Undying. That's okay. We want to make her on turn 5. We're representing a removal. I'm gonna do a double attack here. Just to lower the HP of this Petricide Broadwing, so that it doesn't threaten Maokai. If it's at full HP, it can threaten Maokai if they use Sharp Sight on it. Nice. So 1 HP Petricide Broadwing. I'm fine with that. And we're gonna set up the Undying now. Hopefully we draw removal. We need removal. No removal yet for Kaisa, so we just have to bluff removal now.
I was born in Velvet. I cannot leave.
If we want to bluff removal, we don't want to Maokai this turn. Because we want to represent 6 mana next turn for Vengeance. We don't have Vengeance, so we want to bluff that we have it. If I had Crumble, I would bait them into thinking I had no more mana because usually they don't expect a Crumble. So if they go for the Kaisa next turn, we will just go for the Undergrowth, I think. Okay, they have Kaisa for sure. That's crazy. That's such a crazy... Fuck. I need to draw removal, please. No removal. It's a free Kaisa for them. Okay, no Kaisa. Oh my god, no Kaisa yet. This gives us time. This gives us much needed time. And they lurked there. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Still can draw into it later. And they tapped below mana. This is insane.
Protect and strike.
We have Shadow Isle Stealth Stones now. So we want to bait them into thinking we have no more Vengeance. Because they usually don't expect the Crumble. If they pass, we pass back. Okay, so they dropped below mana for Kaisa. We can now minion and clear this Valor. It looks like they don't have Kaisa though. The way they're playing is super weird. I'm just gonna do a double attack. Even a triple attack, I think. Is this a troll attack? Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with Maokai. I think it's an okay attack. They have 2 cards left. You better drop your Kaisa now, sir. So we can Deadbloom Wonder while still representing mana for removal. So our play is if they Kaisa, we crumble. And then if they use Ancient Hourglass, we will Undergrowth on the Valor to remove the Spell Shield. So that they don't copy Spell Shield too. Okay, now they're going for Kaisa. So they have no more mana for Ancient Hourglass. That's pretty funny. We'll just Deadbloom Wonder and represent mana for Crumble.
I can almost taste the void.
They have no protection for this Kaisa.
The void will never understand me.
The second Kaisa will be scary. Because that one will have all the keywords in the world. So we need to fish for removal now. We're kind of representing lethal here. Now we're gonna fish for removal for the second Kaisa or the Void Abomination. We can honestly level up Maokai. To make sure they don't draw the Kaisa. So now it's just Void Abomination that's scary.
I am the forest.
Does Void Abomination kills us? I hope not. I don't think Void Abomination kills us. And they're still at 7 mana. We're good, we're good. I think we're good. Whew. GG. Nice.
Triumphs for once.
We're up against a Diamond 1 Powder Pandemonium player. I don't think I keep Maokai. I don't think I keep the Undying. I'm keeping Undergrowth just in case they have Teemo. And I want my 1-drop or 2-drops. It's a rough hand. Okay, that's better. We have Undergrowth to kill the Teemo on turn 3. We don't have Vile Feast, but Undergrowth is the next best thing. Hopefully we draw Vile Feast soon. 3 chimes. Okay. We have a 5-4 Dead Bloom Wonder, which will be useful later on. Butcher.
The strong don't want mercy.
Okay. So that makes the Undergrowth worth it now because they used a Warning Shot to damage our Nexus for 2. But in this case, we just Vile Feast because we drew it and we want to develop a blocker. And we chill. You don't want to trade your Dead Bloom Wonder early because Dead Bloom Wonder can win you the late game once it has lots of chimes. I could just Spirit Leech for now, but I can also pass. If I pass, they might TF me and I lose my opportunity to Spirit Leech. I think I just Spirit Leech for now. I want to draw some units. We're growing our Dead Bloom Wonder, which will pay dividends later on.
Safety will cost you.
They got a Chime. Okay. We can play Bard. We're just gonna keep growing this Dead Bloom Wonder.
You started without me.
We can just Bard for now. It's a good blocker against their units.
I'm not greedy.
So they stole 2 cards. This is one of the better Glimpse Beyonds. We take this Glimpse Beyond. And then we Shadow Isle Stealth Stones if they do that. Shadow Isle Stealth Stones also progresses Bard's level up, by the way. Also Undying. Undying also progresses Bard's level up. Which is pretty fascinating. I think they're gonna go for an attack here. We get to deal a lot of damage. It's fine though, we have a big boy Dead Bloom Wonder. I think I'm gonna go for the second Dead Bloom Wonder next turn. Just to keep myself healthy. Oh my god. Those draws. We might have to heal up with a Dead Bloom Wonder here. I think I want to heal up with this. And then just grow the second one. We still have another one in hand. I really want to heal up with you. They dropped below Vengeance.
Vendia needs you to pay.
Healing this up is huge.
Gets yours.
For the Teemo, we have Undergrowth. We have Vile Feast too. I'm gonna go for Undergrowth though. Yeah. We have one more Dead Bloom Wonder in hand, so we can grow this one. I want to get the lifesteal off again. Spirit Journey is pretty awesome, right? So now if they go for like a Vile Feast or Make It Rain, I can still Glimpse Beyond to make sure that I don't die to double up. Back to full HP. Back to full HP. We're gonna grow this Dead Bloom Wonder. Have Maokai now too. Maokai's not tossing too much though. I don't think I'm in danger now. We want to progress Maokai's level up.
These isles will be cleansed.
So they have no more cards that they stole from us, right? This progresses Maokai's level up and it allows us to go for an open attack next turn. Bye bye Withering Wail, but we're still super healthy and we have a Dead Bloom Wanderer that we're gonna grow. GG. We're at Diamond 1 now, just a few more games. God. It took me so many games to optimize this deck and to learn how to play it. And now we're finally getting a win streak. Against Jhin, we should be fine against unless they get the super high roll. It's intuitive to keep the Dead Rule Wanderer for lifesteal, but I think we need to hard mulligan for one cost and 2 cost plays. You have Thorny Toad plus Vile Feast, double Thorny Toad. Great.
Need a second.
It's intuitive to keep the Dead Blue Wanderer there, but I would only keep Dead Blue Wanderer if I already have other early units. So would it be better to go for Vile Feast or would it be better to go for Thorny Toad? I think it would be better to go for Thorny Toad. We bring down the Tusk Speaker to 1 HP as well. We can still Vile Feast later on. So we have another Dead Blue Wonder. We're not gonna play it yet. We want to get some chimes on it if possible. We're gonna play like this.
You won't get past me.
Do we pass now?
My first big mission.
We Vile Feast now. And hopefully our opponent develops and then we can develop a Dead Blue Wanderer to block against the Boom Kuroki. I'm scared of the 2-cost stun. I'm scared of the other stun. Yeah, the stage hand.
We must commit all. What we do
At least now we can Dead Blue Wander into the Boom Kuroki, right? Then we block the stage hand. So we get off two hits with the Dead Blue Wanderer. I think I want to Vengeance the Jhin if they play it.
When my song ends, men die.
They're gassing out. We still have 2 heals from the Thorny Toad and the 2 Thorny Toads, so that's a total of 4 heals. We just want to set up as many blockers as we can now. All of them went to the Undying, which is sad. Undying is fucking worthless.
Come on, Tibbers. It's playtime.
The stage is set.
I want my Thorny Toads to die, right? Because I want to activate the heals. So I think I'm gonna kill the 4 health one to ensure it dies, because this 1 health one will die for sure. They go for an all-out attack here, I can block into everything. Seems good. Seems good. Got him. We're so close to getting masters with Undying. Bard Undying Maokai. Zed Gwen might be pretty fast. Scares me a bit. I think I keep Vengeance for the turn 3 Zed, but we can't Vengeance the turn 3 Zed. It's gonna be a turn 4 Zed. I might regret mulliganing away that Maokai. Let's see. So we have Undergrowth for the Zed. If they go for that.
Welcome, one and all, to the Midnight Revel!
Vile Feast feels better because this gives us a blocker. We remove the unit and we retain a blocker. Whereas if we minion, we spent 2 mana and we're gonna trade for a 1 mana card. Yes, it goes back to hand, but this early, it's all about how you spend your mana, and it's less about the resource game, right? Now we can go for minion. If they Gwen, we can Vengeance.
I think I'd like to hear something lively.
I can't crumble. I can't crumble because they might have Vile Feast. I don't know what their deck has. We can do Sea Scarab into an attack with the minion.
I will ask to take her hand.
Never mind. We just set up blockers now and chill.
A brief engagement, but a joyous one.
They have 2 Hollow Deaths. Undying. We have decent blockers here, and we also have Crumble plus Undying if needed. We set up the Undying, and we keep mana up for Crumble. Fine. Free damage. So they revived the Gwen. Which I don't want them to do. They could deny this, but that's fine. We burned 3 mana there, but I think it's okay. I want to preserve my blockers. Even the 1 HP Spiderling will be very valuable. Can we make other attacks? I think I can attack with minion. If they trade it to Ghostly Paramore, I think I'm okay with that. And I think I can attack with the bird too. This is a decent attack.
Welcome, one and all, to the Midnight Revel!
I can just keep drawing my deck. We're leveling up Bard, by the way, next turn, I think. They have Vengeance.
The party never ends, nor its spirits. I hope we meet again.
Do we go for double Undying? Just start hitting him? I think we can. Force him to block, right? Got him. Just one more win. Just one more win. We got this. Kappa. So my opponent is running... I don't know what this is. Yeah, one of Timo. I'm gonna do a full mulligan here. I think I want some early units. I don't know what I'm up against. I can pass the first 2 turns.
You name it, I'll nick it.
Can punk pickpocket. I don't know what my opponent is playing, to be honest.
What's that you got there?
So they get to steal a spell. How would I know that they would have purple berry shape? I have no idea what they did, I guess.
What do we have here?
They get to steal a spell, which I'm not too happy about. Especially if it's a vengeance or something. So no more 2 Undying. Makes me sad, a bit sad. I have no idea what is this deck. It's like a random deck. If I pass, they just... I'm punished here by Thermal Beam, but I don't think I can afford to pass.
There's nothing a little ingenuity can't fix.
They're gonna draw more cards for me.
Powering up.
Drawing cards is good for them, super good. I'm gonna Maokai. If they vengeance, I'm gonna glimpse.
Discarded.
I have no idea what that deck is. I'm super confused. I'm the most confused person on this planet.
Life starts small.
I guess I killed the Jace, right? It might be a Pursuit of Perfection deck.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
One girl wrecking crew.
Yeah, she's not kidding. Give them room to spread their leaves.
I tried. Trouble coming at ya.
Oh, that's one of the spells that they stole.
Life starts small.
Me, miss? Not by a long shot.
Save me, Luke!
Oh dear!
I am the forest.
Sorry I'm silent, it's just that this is the last game to Masters and we're up against a meme deck and I don't want to lose. I think I'm also a meme deck, right? But I'm less meme. They might level up Vi. I think I'm gonna drain the Bird Devil Ringer. That's scary.
Corruption everywhere.
As long as we don't die next turn, we're good.
I have learned patience. Protect our grove. Life above all.
What if they have Get Excited plus Mystic Shot? I don't want to go in range of Get Excited plus Mystic Shot, so I'm gonna do this.
Get back here!
Holy fuck, I almost lost to this deck that I don't know what it is. You should win now, right? Holy fuck! Oh my god, please, please. Oh my god, please. Please have nothing. Don't have anything that shuffles back cards into the deck. Oh my goodness.
Unleash new potential.
Don't have like go hard or something. Oh my god, thank you! We're masters! Oh. Oh. I'm just relieved more than anything.